feel like people nowadays are so, their minds are so messed up and so stimulated by social media into they've been influenced into thinking that a lot of people are doing good out here in life when they're actually not doing good. Social media is super fake, right? We know that a lot of people are not doing as good as, they're not doing as good as it looks, right? So that's why I stopped using TikTok, guys. I barely get on TikTok. I haven't used that app in so much. I find myself getting on TikTok and feeling like shit when I use it, because you start seeing so many people that are of so much less value than you, tell you how to live life, coaching. Everybody seems to want to grab your attention. Attention is today's currency, guys. That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's been life's currency for a while. It's just that now people are realizing it. Where attention goes, energy flows. I've always said that. Whoever can pull attention from people has a high chance of being successful. But going back to what I was saying, people are being so manipulated into thinking that people are doing good. And again, like I was saying, when I get on TikTok, man, it's like everybody, it seems like people that are much less valued than you, younger people, dumber people, are doing so good in life, becoming famous and successful all of a sudden. It seems like mediocrity nowadays, mediocrity and what is the word I'm looking for? Dumbness and women being ratchet, people acting ratchet, is what actually attracts a lot of attention nowadays. And that's the type of content and people that are becoming popular. So when you see this stuff, you know, I can't watch this stuff. It makes me, even though I'm doing good in life, it makes me feel like shit. Like when I'm using this social media, bro, it's just like, what the fuck is going on in the world? How are a lot of these people doing better than a lot of people? And you got people, it's not just me, you got people out here in life that are authentically good people, that are self-aware, well-prepared, intelligent, smart people, educated people that are not doing good in life. But you got these dumb people out here doing good in life. It's like an agenda, bro. It's like these people are selling their souls. Right now there's a video of this rapper woman, Ice Spice, in which she's twerking on the stage in one of her shows, but she's twerking on her face and she doesn't look happy. She has like a straight face. And it seems like she realized, what's happening is that she realized that that's her only talent, and that's what people want to see, and that's her only value. That's how she's supporting value to the world, by singing shitty lyrics, shaking her ass on stage. She knows that this is what grabs attention from people, from brain-rotted people, right? Which is majority of people. So it's a brain-rotted world, right? So it's like, imagine, dude, you're this artist like Ice Spice, and you go home and you have all this money, all this value, right? All this attention from people, all this success, all this fame. But when you're with yourself, by yourself alone, and you start getting deep into your thoughts and thinking about life, the things that really matter, you think to yourself like, even with all this money and all this fame, I still have to shake ass on stage to make money and to stay relevant. Imagine living a high, luxurious, high quality life. You're going to fancy restaurants, you have money, fancy cars, you can afford healthcare, you have a really high-end class, but you're not a high-end person. You're living that lifestyle, but you're not a high-end person. At the end of the day, you still have to go back to the dirt. You still have to go back to shaking ass on stage to stay relevant. And that's what a lot of these artists are doing nowadays. A lot of these rappers started off from the hood, and as they've grown, years has passed, now they've developed themselves as a person, not through the hardships, but through money and having access to now so many resources, right? Working from the outside in, that has changed them as a person. Now they're a better person. So now you're not the same person you were when you started off as an artist, which was rapping shitty lyrics, hood stuff, ratchet stuff, or shaking ass on stage, right? And you think back and you're like, I'm not that person that I used to be. But that's the stuff that made me successful. That's the stuff that people liked. Imagine having to still do that stuff years later to stay relevant, bro. Imagine how much soul draining that must be. Having to do something that you don't like and that is not you authentically, just to stay relevant. Imagine what that does to you. If that's not a definition of selling your soul, doing something that you don't like, right? But feel like you still have to do it because it's a contract that you have with a record label or whatever. That's what selling your soul is. You're doing something, you're putting your energy and your time into something you don't like or something you're not, but being forced to do it. That's what selling your soul is, right? So a lot of these artists are trapped into that world and they can't get out because as well they're so scared of losing what they built up, because they don't have the ability to make money. They don't have the ability to start all over. If remember, a lot of these artists were lucky. They got rich and successful because of, that's why there's so many one-hit wonders, right? So because they were lucky into and they got successful, but they don't have the ability. If you were to rewind back time, or if they were to lose everything and start from the ground, they can't build it all back up because it was a one lucky chance they had in their life. So it's not the same thing being a high value person and having the ability to make money than somebody that just got lucky and now they're scared to lose everything because they know if they lose everything, they're screwed. That's why a lot of these artists start in their songs speak that they will never want to go back to the trenches to where they were before, and they're so scared of losing everything because if that were to happen, they're screwed. They can't build it back up. They don't have those skills, that ability. That's not who they are. Again, they're living a high quality, high luxurious, high-end life, but they're not high-end people. And that's why you need to prepare yourself as a person as much as you can. That's why you need to work from the inside out, not from the outside in, because all these people work from the outside in. Their money and their fame change who they were. It's not like they change who they were and then they build everything from the inside out, right? So that's why I said in another video that us people that do the hard work first, whenever we get to where we want to be, and if we reach a level of fame and such a high success as these artists, we won't fall down. And if we were to fall down and lose everything, we can build it back up. We have those skills, all those knowledge, all those experience, all those life lessons. So people like us out there are dangerous people, man. Dangerous people. We're a threat to weak people.